Hello, my name is Muhammad Tasbi. We will discuss the history of the England. When we talk about English, we often think of it a single language. But what do the dialects spoken in dozens of countries around the world have in common with each other or with the writing, of course? And how are any of them related to the strong words in Beowulf? The answer is that, like most languages, English have evolved through generations of speakers undergoing major change. We can trace the language from the present day back to its ancient roots. While modern English shares many similar words with Latin derived Romance languages like French and Spanish, most of these words were not original part of it. Instead, they start coming into the language with the Norman invasion of England in 1066, when the French-speaking Normans conquered England and became its ruling class. They broke their speech with them, adding a massive amount of French and Latin vocabulary to the English language previously spoken there. Today we call that language Old English. This is the language of Beowulf. It probably doesn't look very familiar, but it may be more recognizable if you know some German. That's because Old English belong to the Germanic language family. First brought to the British is less in the British is less in the 5 years and 6 years countries by the English Saxon and Dutch. The Germanic dialects the spoke would become known as Anglo-Saxon. Viking invaders in the 8 years to 11 years countries, add more borrowing from Old Norse into the mix. It might be hard to see the roots of modern English underneath all the words borrowed from French, Latin, Old Norse, and other languages. But comparative language it can help us by focus on grammatical structure, patterns of sound change, and certain core vocabulary. For example, after the 6 years country, German words starting with P systematical shift to a PV sound, with their Old English counterparts keep the P sound. With their Old English counterpart keep the P on and change in another split words that have CK, like shirt and school, but their direct borrowing from Old Norse. The come after the SK to SH shift. This example show us this just as the Forlos Romance language this can from Latin, English, Swedish, German, and Manolder language. This can from their own common and coaster known as Proto-German, spoken around 500 BCE. Because this historical language was never written down, can only reconcile it by comparing its descendants, which is possible thanks to the consistency of the change. We can even ask the sum process to go back one step further and trace the original of Proto-Germanic to a language. Collect Proto-Indo-European, spoken about 6,000 years ago on the Pontic steppe in modern day Ukraine and Russia. This is the reconstruct ancestor of the Indo-Europa remix that include Norse language history Kelly spoken in Europa, as well as large part of Southern and Western Asia, and though it requires and with more work, we can find the simple systematic similarity in the kids language. It displaced in what is now Brazilian Proto-Indo-Europa itself descended from and even more ancient will allow us to go. Many mysteries remain just out of reach. Shows us what there may be a link between Indo-Europa and other major language families, and the nature of the language spoken in Europa prior to its arrival. But the amazing fact remains the nearly 3 billion people around the world, many of whom cannot understand each other area, nevertheless speaking the same words by 6,000 years of history. of England in 1066, when the French-speaking Normans conquered England and became its ruling class. They broke their speech with them, adding a massive amount of French and Latin vocabulary to the English language previously spoken there. Today we call that language Old English. This is the language of evolved. It probably doesn't look very familiar, but it may be more recognizable if you know some German. That's because Old English belonged to the German